Some of the earliest documented examples of human artwork were cave paintings from thousands of years ago. One example of these paintings is the Cueva de las Manos, an expansive cave paintings consisting of handprints stenciled onto the rocks, added to for almost 8,000 years. And more thousands of years later, long after the owners of these handprints have faded to dust, we still look at those hands and remember them. Despite not knowing their names, we know they lived and created connection to others through the intermingled hands, lapping over each other as if to signify the remembrance of each one who came before the other. How beautiful it is that the symbol of the Cueva de las Manos is hands, our individual identifiers on our fingertips, our greatest tools of creation, reaching out to grasp onto infinity in the face of oblivion. Art has always meant the world to me. Since I was old enough to hold my first crayon, I have loved the way drawing, writing, creating makes me feel. Art helped me to create connection with those around me, whether that be with a passing comment or a profound interaction that will forever impact me. Art has always allowed me to open myself up to more people. Art is all about human connection. So what does it mean when you take humanity out of art? When the connection is no longer created between humans, but instead is generated by an algorithm that equates to a Frankensteinian monstrosity, its collected parts stolen from real artists, like a grave robber stripping the best parts of a corpse to sew back together into an inhuman mound of rotted flesh, broken bones, held together by tattered sinew. And with each monster made, the design becomes more and more like a human. But it's not. An uncanny image of generation, staring back at creation from a distorted, mirrored world of our own. Forgive me for waxing poetic, but that in and of itself is my whole point. I wrote this script for today's video because our words are meant to be pondered, practiced, and picked carefully. When we leave our voice behind in favor of letting AI speak for us, we lose a large piece of ourselves. The detriments of AI cannot be understated. Data centers are using hundreds of thousands of gallons of water each day, creating irreversible climate changes. Many people in these data center areas do not have clean water. Air pollution is so bad they don't want to go outside. I know this firsthand as I live near multiple data centers surrounding my small town, and our tap water has been tasting dirtier and dirtier for the past 6 months or more. AI is taking jobs from thousands of people in a time of extreme economic instability with not much indication of creating more jobs for anyone. Artists, writers, creatives of all kind are having their work stolen and turned into AI slop without prior authorization and often without even knowing, as many social media platforms use posters' content to train AI. You can no longer use a standard search engine like Google without an AI overview popping up. There is essentially no way to opt out of AI without going to greater lengths than you would have to ever have it installed. I know many people have given in to AI under the excuse of convenience. The instant gratification of generative AI paired with a culture of increasingly lowered attention spans is a quick itch to a brain unable to be patient and sit with discomfort. And I say that not to accuse those who use AI of a moral failing. This issue is created by design. It is no coincidence that dopamine is harder and harder to create ourselves in a world that seems to be burning down and crumbling into itself. Why should we care about a few AI-generated cat videos when people are dying in a genocide, families are being ripped apart by ICE, and all around us people in power tell us that human connection is counterproductive to creating a better world and a better self? What can I as one person do to enact real change? But each of us is able to make an impact and make choices. Choosing to embrace humanity, connection, creation is what it means to be alive. If I can have you take away anything from this video, I want it to be this. If you have a thought in your head, a world you want to create, a story you've always wanted to tell but never thought you had the skill set or abilities to do, I implore you, do the hard thing. Challenge yourself, fail, learn, grow, change, and embrace all aspects of creation that allow us to connect not only to each other, but to ourselves and our own humanity. I know that this is a divisive topic. I know that some may think my opinions on AI are too harsh or too resolute, but I mean every word. You are capable of being a great creative mind. You have the capacity within you. You need only be brave enough to grasp it and hold tight to it in the face of oblivion. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video, y'all. I know we went over some pretty heavy subject matter, but this has been weighing on my heart for a while, so I thought I would just get it out. I hope y'all will take my words to heart and consider if you do use AI to stop or try to limit yourself as much as possible. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!